Hi, I'm Vicki with the Paper Connection. We're going to make a fabulous card, a fun card today. Who doesn't like cupcakes? Well, I love cupcakes, especially the stuff on top. Anyway, this set is from, or the card is from Hello Cupcake. And you know what? I'll let you in on a little secret. I got this stamp set for free. So, during the month of January through the March 31st, as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I can offer you one free item for every $50 that you spend in the Celebration catalog. And I just happen to have gotten that Hello Cupcake for free when I purchased $50 worth of products. And we're going to make a really fun card. Let me tell you one more thing before we get started. If you've ever thought about joining Stampin' Up, either for a business or as a hobby, from now to March 31st is the time you want to do it because you're going to get the most bang for your buck. For $99, you'll get $175 worth of product. And you know what? You get to select what those products are. You get to tailor make your starter kit. That doesn't mean you ever have to do what I'm doing. It just means that you get $175 worth of product for $99. The other option is that you can, for $129, you can get this $50 beautiful bag plus your $175 worth of product. So let that just marinate a little bit, and while you're doing that, I'm going to make a card. So let's get started. I've cut everything ahead of time. This is Poppy Parade. This is a Highland Heather layer. Then we're going to use this for the inside of the card. We'll stamp something on it. We're going to do our cupcake holder, or the cupcake paper, if you will, which it looks like a little bit of the cupcake leaked out right there. But we're going to do that in crumb cake. What better color than crumb cake? Because cupcakes can get a little crummy sometimes. The rest of it we're going to stamp here. And we're actually going to cut it out. Okay, so let's go with our little piece of dough or cupcake, and we will stamp this in So Saffron. It's a beautiful yellow color, and it kind of looks a little bit like a bread texture. So we're going to do that. And look at that, I did it upside down. What do you know about that? See, if I can do it, anybody can. Our next layer is going to be Poppy Parade. And we're going to use our cupcake icing. I'm going to actually put this directly on top of it. Hopefully I won't get my head in the picture. I'm going to clean that off because I'm going to use two more colors. This is my stamping, or simply chamois. It's a little grody looking, but it's just wet, just with water, and all you do is just mash it down on it and it will clean your stamp off. Okay, the next color I'm going to go with is Highland Heather. And I want to keep my curlicue intact and my colors true. So I'm going to cut these next two layers out. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting. As I'm cutting, I'll just give you a little bit of instruction. This is called fussy cutting. And what you do is you guide your paper around your scissors. You know, when you're a kid in school, you tend to kind of move your elbow all around, your hand around, the scissors around. Well, you'll go faster, and it'll be a more pure cut. Purer is a hard word to say, but it'll be a more pure cut if you guide the paper around it. All right, so we've got that done. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp Sweet Wishes across here. So Let's get that going. We're going to do that in Gorgeous Grape. And I'm going to use my Pretty Label punch. Love, love, love punches. And what you do with these, I love how it's compact. You push a button and it pops open. And it gives you an opening so you can see just exactly where your image is so that you can make sure that you cut it out correctly. Then you just squeeze it together. Okay. Whoops. I need that again because I'm going to do a little trick. Let's see if it'll fit that way. Yeah. Save some paper and go this way. Okay, now as you can see, this is not quite big enough. It's the exact same size, but I want it to look like it's bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. I know, scary, right? Then I'm just going to use my Tombow glue, liquid glue, just go along the edges right along here. And I'll take this piece and bring it right into here. I want those edges to look like they're just a little bit larger. Just like that. So it's kind of peeking out there. Okay, so then I put a little bit of glue on this one. I forgot that I had made my own background. That is something I absolutely love to do. So I'm going to take the sprinkle stamp and I'm going to use my Gorgeous Grape. So I created my own background. I should have been paying attention. I was off the screen there a little bit. Sorry about that. I get off in my own little world sometimes when I'm crafting. Okay, so we're going to adhere this to our Poppy Parade. And it looks like I'm putting a lot of glue. I'm just doing a very thin line of it because I want it to adhere really well. All right, so there we go. And I'm going to adhere this to the front of my scalloped punch. This is from the oval layering framelits. So I'm just going to put that in there. It's a set of nesting framelits and it's fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to pop this up on dimensions because I want it to stand out from it. So I'm going to take your pick tool, or as I've said in some of my other videos, you pick tool. I'm so silly sometimes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're going to just line this up. It actually has little jagged areas that fit the zigzag of the cupcake so that it looks like it's just kind of flowing over the edge. Now you'll notice that I didn't cut that out completely. I didn't have to because it's going to be covered with this one. So I'm going to put a few dimensionals on this one, but I'm not going to put them on the bottom. I'm only going to put them up here at the top because I don't want it to get too tall. So I will just put a little bit of glue right here. Take these off. And then I'm going to slide this down right here on top of it so that it looks like somebody just squirted another of icing on top. Okay, and so this is going to go on top of this one. So I don't really want, see if I can clean that up a little bit. I don't really want it to be dimensional on top of dimensionals, so I'll do the same thing again. There we go. That's better. This swirl is actually going to show. And I'm not going to put sprinkles on this one. I decided against it. And it'll be just as cute. So a little bit of glue right here for it to sit on top of this layer of icing. Okay, and so now we're going to glue this down. And you can see I have dimensionals here. That's going to help it to adhere to this piece. Put it off a little bit over here, I think. There we go. Okay, we're also going to put dimensionals on this, on the back of this. Okay, then we're going to add a few little rhinestones, or actually sequins, right up under here. And I think we will add the little flowers here to the top. We're going to use, this is a cute little flower punch that comes in a set of 4, I believe, and it is in the occasions, the new spring and summer occasions catalog. So I'm going to just pop out 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And I have this thing that I keep my paper piercing tool in. I'm going to use the bottom of it, but you could use it on just about anything that has a little bit of give, and I'm going to just press down in the middle of it like that, because I want my flower to have a little bit of dimension to it. So we'll press it down like that, and then we are going to use a glue dot on top of those. So in this case, I'm going to take my take your pick tool, and this has putty at the top of it. So I'm going to just pick it up like that, and I'm going to get my glue dots, and I'm going to just lay it down on top right here of my glue dot. Look at there, just like that. So I'll lay that one down. I'll do it again. Aren't those cute? Now we're just going to put a little rhinestone in the middle of them. And these are the Rhinestone Basic Jewels. They're in the annual catalog. I'm all for a little bit of bling. What about you? So we'll stick that one in the middle. Isn't that cute? So cute. Now, I am going to do one more thing to this cupcake, and that is I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, which is just basically a paintbrush with glitter inside the barrel of this thing. And I'm about to run out of it, and I'm just going to glitter it all up. It transfers color just a little bit, so I'm going to wipe it off before I go to the Poppy Parade. I actually want it to transfer that and move that ink around a little bit. How cute. I don't know if you can see the sparkles in it or not, but can you see it now? We're going to do the inside of our card, and on the inside we're going to say sprinkled with love. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to use our Gorgeous Grape. All right, there you go. Fun card. Don't you love it? All right, if you would like to order this stamp set, I will have everything that I used for these cards at the bottom in the description of my YouTube video, and it will actually take you directly to my shop. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me. My email address will be on the screen, but it's VickiElaineParsons@gmail.com. I hope you have a great day.